It's your voice. We're going to video today. We are playing a full 2K game. I haven't played a full 2K game on stream, but I'm gonna do that today. There's there's 0-4 and we're 4-0.
Is among the greatest. Now he says, I have a scary passion for basketball. I study it, I watch it all day, every day. I'm not the most athletic guy, so I have to use my mind and my knowledge of the game.
Loaded others trying to find their groove. Clark, did you tend to be a fast starter, or did it take you some time to get a flow for your game as the season started?
You know, Kevin, in my relatively short career, I experienced both. My rookie season, I started a little slow. I was in really good shape, knew I was going to play a lot, but it took a minute for me to find my traction. I started fast in my third year because I had been around the block a couple of times. I knew what my off-season needed to be like, and I had gotten off to a terrific start in my third and fourth year. And then the injury happened, and that was it. But I experienced both.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with Hart, and it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Ball after the made shot from AI. James left side, and they double up James. Ball with a wide open look, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Here's AI shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Hey, 3 people watching.
Well, in case anybody doubted it, the Lakers are still a premier destination for free agents. I mean, L.A. is L.A. Historically, the Lakers have done a good job making the most of the attraction of playing in L.A.
And the Lakers will seemingly always be a player in free agency.
Well, I think a big part of it is the appeal of the city and the glamour that comes with being in L.A., and not to mention the historical greatness of the franchise. I mean, the Lakers are a unique organization, not just in the NBA, but I think in all of sports.
Here is Harden following the basket by LeBron James. Out to AI. Drills it from outside. AI's got 6.
And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Yeah, and you know it, Greg. Oftentimes you get that first one to drop and your confidence rises like yeast. It's good to get into a rhythm at the start of the game, no doubt.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against Portland. Pass to Ennis. Capella against Whiteside. And that one is good. And that's now 8 points for AI.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron, one of the best to ever play the game?
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Hart the pass to LeBron. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Kuzma, and it's off from 3-point range. The Rockets trail. Here's AI. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 12 points for him. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each
The chat is dead right now. Like, nobody's
team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's LeBron. He has 5. Ball kicks to James, and LeBron throws it down.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. And you look at Lonzo Ball, and mostly his offense stands out. But you know what, Clark? He is a strong defensive player as well.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's got a nice combination, Kevin, of strength and length, which allows him to stay in front and disrupt opposing players. Really good instincts on and off the ball, which I think is why he's able to come up with blocks and steals from his position. I don't think he gets enough credit for how good he is at the defensive end.
And the Rockets with possession here. After the basket by Los Angeles, Ennis kicks to AI. The pass to Harden. 6 to shoot. Now Capella over to the wing. Here's AI. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Kuzma, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. Hey, more art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
And so he makes both from the line.
Great touch from the line. Always important for bigger guys to be able to come through at the stripe.
Pass to AI. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I think he's going to have to be more cautious on defense. He can't afford to pick up a third foul here in the first quarter.
Los Angeles on D. It's a three-point game. And AI throws it down.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Rockets.
Jeremy, don't you have anything to do?
It's making the shot. It gets rebounded by Ennis. AI right side. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. 16 points for AI.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Hart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ennis with the ball. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. You look at AI. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Here's Hart. To the middle. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Whiteside, no good.
I'm guessing you don't have
Houston in the lead.
If you're watching me.
Back to AI, and the turnover again by Houston. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, Greg, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
Now, here's AI. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket.
And you couldn't draw it up any better.
AI.
Offensively, 8 buckets already in his first 10 attempts.
Here's Hart. They trail by 1. Here's Kirkland. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Here's AI. Off target with his 3. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hart kicks to James. The Lakers working the ball around now. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Muscala's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Hart.
It's 8 o'clock.
And here is Los Angeles now. James. Here's Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, Kuzma's such an impressive player, able to dial it in from these in-between spots with relative ease.
Basket counts. 21.
ASMR time. I love 2K19.
Points for AI.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's AI, and AI throws it down.
Mr. Do-It-All coming away with the assist there. I mean, Harden making sure to keep his teammates involved in the offense.
Passes to Kirkland. Here's Kuzma. He's guarded by AI. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 9 points for LeBron.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Here's AI. And AI throws it down. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Knocked away. And stolen by AI. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 4-point Rocket lead.
When they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
You take a look at the Rockets' offense, and they've become lean and mean. Very few mid-range shots, no long 2s. It's all 3s and points in the paint. They keep their menu tight, and it works for them.
Connects from 3-point range.
Against the wind, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, he's so creative with the ball and his ability to shake free from bigger guys to knock down those triples. Boy, that's a thing of beauty there.
And AI throws it down.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
You talked about the Rockets' focus offensively. It's all on Harden and Chris Paul.
Yeah, they're the main shot creators for that offense. Everybody else better be happy spotting up, setting picks and rolling, and scoring in transition. The Beard and CP are going to have the ball in their hands most of the time.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
If you're watching my stream, then apparently you don't have anything to do either, so don't come for me.
The Lakers making a switch here.
A chance to check out AI here. Coming off a terrific season. First in scoring, first in field goal percentage. And with his incredible knack from long range, he ranked first in the league in three-point percentage.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Kicks it to Miles. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Clark, we know you were a great athlete. Would you have enjoyed playing at the pace we're seeing in today's NBA style?
I hope I could have played in today's game. Again, I was not an uber athletic guy, athletic enough to get things done on the court, was a skilled basketball player more than a great athlete. So the athleticism of today might have challenged me a bit, but I still think I could have played and been effective in today's game.
I agree. That free throw missing.
You know, you look at most winning teams in this league, and there's no denying they have an identity, who they are and how they play.
You are jobless. I'm freaking.
Consistently.
I'm 12.
The Rockets
How am I
fall
gonna
into
get
that category, a
job
defined
done?
style of play and pieces that fit pretty well.
Now, here is Muscala. No points in the game yet for him. Fires the 3. Rebound by Hammonds.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
First of all, you don't have a job.
It's
either.
rebounded by Hartenstein. Rockets leading by 6.
I cleaned my house yesterday.
AI outside. Lets it fly.
Green!
A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his first bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Man, he's
I swear
having
to
quite
God.
the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
What
They
do you
hold the
mean, y'all
early
not
advantage
even-
on the glass.
I cleaned
Yeah,
my house
nothing major,
yesterday.
not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Pass to Wagner.
If you don't believe me, that's
That
tough.
3 off the
I
mark.
don't really care.
And here are the Rockets. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Muscala. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Just enough
I
coverage
don't care.
to bother
You
that
cannot believe me
three-point
all
attempt.
day. It's not like it's gonna matter.
It's Miles on the wing.
If I
Over
know
Hill.
that- if I know
And
that
it's
I did
Miles
it, then
missing.
And as he squares up for
I did.
mid-range, the defender right
So
in
if you
his
don't believe
face.
me, then you
Yeah, I
don't
like the
believe me,
fact,
that's
Greg,
it.
that he crowded the shooter there,
not
made him
gonna argue with
uncomfortable,
you
got
over
into
something
his
I did.
airspace a bit. Looked
And
like he
why?
forced the shot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out
I'm
on the fast
jobless.
break. A lot of points coming
Yes, you mean.
in transition.
Free throw good. AI.
I wonder why you're not a moderator. Like, if I wanted to, I could put you in timeout.
Lakers trail by 9.
So you better watch your mouth or something.
Ingram passes to Bernard. Over AI. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Clark, a lot of great
Yeah,
names to
you
choose
don't
from,
need to say
but
that.
who would you pick for your greatest Laker ever?
Wow, that's always tough when you have such a robust list, Kevin. I always start with Kareem whenever he's in the conversation because that guy was my idol as I grew up watching the game. So Kareem is there, Magic, Wilt, Shaq, Elgin, and Jerry West, and Kobe. That's too many, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Some great names there, though, Clark. You're right. Hard to pick just one. That one is off. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Yeah, don't even say that. Hey, I know y'all noticed how she was talking all that stuff and she ain't saying it now. Cause I put her like real A in timeout.
Second free throw, no good. Houston leading by 9. Houston a whole new 5 on the floor.
What? Bro, stop playing, bro. Don't just start typing random stuff for no reason, bro. Shayun has a channel. Oh heck no. She did a video in class. She made a video in freaking class. Hi, Tito. Where's Shayun? ASMR lights check haircut. Shayun, why did you make a freaking ASMR? How was life, Shayun? Alright, what y'all not finna do is be just talking about freaking life on my stream. Y'all could talk, y'all could text. This is such an unnecessary ASMR.
Here's Kuzma. And there's the pass to Kirkland. Here's Hart. He's guarded by AI. Hart, no good.
The defense did not do a good job guarding that one, Kevin. Don't know how he missed that layup.
So for the Lakers right now,
Oh my God.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards.
Get dunked
Then there's
on.
Whiteside, and it's Kirkland
Get
in at the...
on, kid. The year isn't boring for you yet, so please stop saying that. Soon. What are you... Oh my gosh, why did she make an ASMR?
point guard position. He has a chance.
Is that Weave? Whose hair is that? I should wonder why she ain't got no subscribers.
It's now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan.
I mean, we still got to live and move on. Y'all sound...
He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key, and his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Now here's James. 16 points for him. That one good for 2. He's got 11.
Has Tito have 19 subscribers with no videos? And then her caption
Nice
is
touch
unique.
there near the hoop.
Rockets leading by 12. Pass to Ennis. Back to AI. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Ennis has got his 7th assist here tonight.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not
Perfect.
to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. You know, even though he's been on, they still are behind. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
You know, life talking about committing suicide.
Harden outside. AI outside. The 3. The shot misses. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Without even having a home. And
Hart the pass to
to
Kirkland.
live on the street.
And another one of the...
They freaking and end up dying. I don't care how much you hate your life. At least you have a roof on your head.
Scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
That's just too easy. I mean, you
At least
can't
you
let
can
him
go to
post you
school.
like that.
Like
Yeah,
some
where's your
people
fight?
don't.
You got to show more fight than that.
Don't talk
AI.
about that.
The Lakers with the rebound.
Boy, the defense was great. Superb, stellar, platinum level. Can't really contest that shot any better than that.
Nah, B. Don't you use a question mark like you don't know what I'm talking about.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Boy, you're asking for trouble anytime you let
Read the
Kuzma
last
get established
freaking
inside. This guy
5
knows how to score
comments,
against
and
tough
then you'll
defense.
understand.
Ennis with the ball. He's picked up by James. Out to AI.
Oh, that's all.
The Rockets with another miss. Lakers trail by 8. Kuzma passes to Kirkland. Passes it to James. Second shot opportunity over AI. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Free throw good, James. Fans can see what a team is doing on the court, but they can't see behind the scenes. Clark, in your experience, what are some of the hallmarks of a team with great locker room chemistry?
Yeah, you know, it varies from team to team. You know, you've got various personalities, but I think the one common theme is really a respect for each other and a willingness to sacrifice for each other. That creates an atmosphere for people to be their best. The teams that have good chemistry, there may be friction, there may be drama, but underneath any of that is a real respect for each other and a
what are you talking about?
Commitment to sacrificing for each other.
Here's Hart. The Rockets making the shot. James left side. Back to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 17.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Rockets leading by 6. Out to AI. There's the dish to Ennis. AI right side. Pass to Ennis. Houston moving the ball around. Harden inside the three-point line. Houston gets it back. Here's AI. And he converts the layup. AI's got 47 points.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And it's the Rockets with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Out to the right wing. Harden outside. Over Hart. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Harden is an elite shooter. Somebody who thrives at overcoming whatever the defense throws at him. He likes that chess match, and he usually comes out on top.
Now, here's Whiteside. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
And James Harden taking home the MVP award in 2018. And Clark, well deserved.
It sure was, Kevin. A career mark in scoring a league-high 30 points a game. The first player ever to drop 60 points as part of a triple-double. It certainly was his year.
I think Tito's out of timeout now. I don't know.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Harden.
You know, James Harden, the leading isolation scorer in the league for the last 3 years plus. He's taken it to a whole new level, almost 12 points a game in isolation in 2018. And his efficiency, the best in the game, is off the charts.
And the Rockets making a change here. James is checked in. A.J. Hammonds, he's checked in for the Lakers. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Free throw good. AI. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And both free throws good for AI. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 10. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a tough game played in a tough environment on the road, and they were in it right until the bitter end, so that's good stuff.
Yet another bucket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
James with a deep 3, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Houston, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, hot start, cool finish. What happened out there?
Well, we came out with a lot of energy, but in the second quarter it died down a little bit. You know, it's real. Everybody's very excited. You know, our team's excited, their team's excited, officials excited, you know what I mean? So we just got to calm down and play a little bit.
And I'm excited. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from AI.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
AI is out there with Harden. Then it's Ennis. Then it's Clint Capella. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Trailblazers was all business. He had an incredible number of points and was just as productive at the defensive end, coming up with a number of steals. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
David, appreciate the
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Inside, here's AI. That's tipped. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Lakers trail by 14. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. James, left side. Kuzma kicks to Whiteside. Shoots over Capella. 4 on the clock.
Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help.
AI dishes to Ennis. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Well, this is something that Kobe has said in the past with the Lakers organization. It is championship or bust.
Well, I think you need that type of culture and mentality to have a chance to win championships. I believe the Lakers have done a good job of maintaining that mentality throughout the years.
Kuzma passes to LeBron. Back to Kuzma. The pass to Ball. 3-pointer. Cans it from downtown. Ball's got 8.
And Kevin, I really think it's important that that shot becomes part of Ball's arsenal. He's got to get comfortable knocking down the 3-point shot.
AI passes to Capella. Good work there as it goes. He has 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The Rockets making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Wagner, he's checked in for the Lakers. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Is Cito still on timeout?
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. You look at AI, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
So it's the Lakers now. It's a 13-point game. The kick out to LeBron, over Hill, and James with the basket on the assist by Ball. 22 points for LeBron.
And when James gets going, there's no stopping him. Just a dynamite scorer who feels he can get any shot he wants.
Lakers trail by 11. To the middle, here's Wagner. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Good ball movement, wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. To the paint, here's AI, and there's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Wagner. He kicks it to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Ball, the pass to Wagner. That one goes in. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight.
59 points.
Great basketball from him, Kevin. A commanding performance. Help the lead this quarter.
Lakers trail by 11. Ball kicks to LeBron. Over Hill. Passes it to Wagner. Here's Hart. On the wing, James. He's got 22. Second chance shot. That one misses. Excellent D there from Hill. Rockets leading by 11. Here's AI. Here's Capella. And he uses the glass on the layup. Capella's got 8 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
.109 left in the third. AI left side. And Harden wide open. He shoots. The Rockets again can't hit. Lakers trail by 9. The wide open look here for Kuzma. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And it's Miles missing. Houston leading by 9. In the corner, it's James. Harden against Ingram. And that one is good. 6 points for James Harden.
And the mid-range game of Harden, excellent. An offensive genius, really. I mean, knows exactly where to get the looks that he wants.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Clock at 6. Ball with it. He's picked up by James. Here's Ingram. And the baseline jumper, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets lead by 11.
Thank you for watching.
I ain't even mental. I'm a little mental. Stab you with a pencil.